Three, two, that's one.
Hello, this is the Lion's Den.
I'm Michael.
I am Michael Price, and today we have a special guest from the Black History Film Festival, Vanessa Norman. How are you doing today?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hi. I'm fine. Thanks for having me.
That's great. What special guest will we be having there at the festival?
At the Houston Black Film Festival, we'll be having several guests from various TV shows, as in HBO shows. One of the guests is from the Spike Lee's Netflix show, which is She's Gotta Have It, the revamp of that, Santana Benitez. We also have Samed Davis, who's a producer. He worked on Muslim with Danny Glover and Nina. I can't even think of her name. And also, let's see, he worked on Vivica Fox show, Two Can Play That Game, and several other shows. And he's a well-known producer. In fact, his show currently that's on is a show called Top Actor Africa. So he produces a great deal of shows, and there's been a great interest in having him here.
That's great. So, when the Houston Black Film Festival started?
It started initially, well, we've been doing it for 5 years now, and the dates for the festival, the actual festival, is March 27th through the 31st.
So, what types of films do y'all accept?
We accept animation, web series, documentaries, features, shorts, that type of thing.
Okay. So, is there a prize for the winner?
Oh, yes. We give out awards in various categories, even Best Actor, Best Screenplay, Best Supporting Actor, music, the film music as well. Yes.
Okay. How can I participate in this event, and what age I have to be?
Well, actually, we're teamed with Yates, which I'm very, very excited about, and some other schools in the area also, to let we have a youth storyteller competition segment, and you from 9 to 14, and then the other a little bit older from 14 on to 18. And there's no sufficient submission fee. Those have been waived for these, for the students. And also they're going to participate as, panelists. I mean, not panelists, moderating the panels and so forth.
That's great.
Yeah, or volunteering in some way.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Why did y'all pick Yates High School? Why was Yates y'all first choice?
Yates is a very, very prestigious school. Has a history in the community and an interest clearly in film and TV. And so I think it's a great partnership, and we're trying to also do something in the summertime, like a camp, to continue that, to help for further down the road when we do additional festivals to come, that we're helping to prepare students to, branch out and become filmmakers.
Okay, so is you the founder of the Black History?
Yes, I'm the director and the founder.
Okay. Do you want to shout out some people who made this happen for you?
Yes, I really appreciate you guys for having us and embracing our vision here at Yates. And we're also working with TSU. They partner with us, and much of our festival will be held at TSU and in other areas around the city, like the Montrose Center and some other places.
Okay, so would y'all participate in middle schools? Is middle schools participating in this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, we have middle schools. Yes, all the age groups that I spoke of before, from the youngest, from 9 years old, if you're ready to pick up a camera, maybe you have a story to tell, anything that you like, that's on your mind, that you want to just get art activism. We're really heavy on this year. It may be a bullying topic or whatever the student wants to talk about and express themselves through film.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, we will be right back after this break.
Thank you. Wow.
3. Go. Start the time.
We are back with our special guest, Vanessa Norman, from the the Black Film Festival. So, so where have you been born? Like, is you here from Houston? And what high school you went to?
Actually, I'm from South Carolina originally. I actually ended up at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio and lived there for years before moving to Houston. And I was always drawn to Houston when I was actually living in San Antonio. I have a magazine, so I came down and covered a lot of events here. And then I said, you know what, I just can't get enough. So I've been here since 2005.
What did you want it to be when you was a child?
Actually, I was such an avid TV watcher and reader, book reader and so forth. So I think film has always been my love. The escape that you get from being in someone else's world, a fantasy world, even if what have you. And I wrote my first screenplay when I was very, very young. And of course, at that time, I didn't know what to do with it, but I know that the characters were talking to me and I wanted to, get it out. And so this year, I'm happy to be working on my first feature.
Okay. So what movies you are featured in right now?
What movies I've been in?
Yes.
I really hate it. I was in a kids movie before. I'm not an actress, really, actually, but I do represent actors and filmmakers. And during a casting period, one of my clients insisted that she was going to cast me in her film. And so I was actually in that film. It's called My Genie, which is on YouTube. And I shouldn't even say that because I don't want anyone looking it up. But yes.
Okay, so
I'm more behind the camera.
So what do you love about film?
I love the creative process that you thought of this character that just wouldn't stop talking to you, and that you wanted to bring that character to life, either from a book or from just your own thought, and what materialized once you did it, and how far you can take that character from movie 1 to movie 2 and so forth, and the life that you give your own character.
What was your favorite childhood movie?
The Wiz.
The Wiz.
Of all, which turned into The Wiz, of course, that version. I really appreciate it, and I still love that. That's one of my favorite films.
I love that movie with Michael Jackson
Yes.
and the Yellow Brick Road.
So
That's
creative.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So do y'all do music?
Yes, we have. Last year we had a Houstonian that won the Babushka. She won the music video portion of our festival, she was great in. In fact, she was so good that she was selected. We worked with Jack Daniels with the Amari Harwick Reel to Reel for TV One, and they asked the Houston Black Film Festival to select 2 films that they could showcase when they stopped in Houston, and she was one of the artists, filmmakers that did video music.
Yes.
And she told a story through her video. It was a beautiful film.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So, what famous actor you know personally?
Okay, I've actually I rep Bernadette Stannis. You guys know her probably as Thelma from Good Times.
Oh, okay.
Yes, for years. Then some people are behind the scenes, of course, and I've met quite a few. I worked with Antoine Fisher before, Finding Fish, if you remember him.
Okay.
And then just several people that you kind of know. And most of them I represent the guy who did the movie Carter High.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, are you familiar with that movie?
Yes, I love that
Arthur
movie.
Muhammad, beautiful movie.
Yes.
Yes, and he's on just several other films right now. Also worked with Dawn Carter from Fox when she did Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Okay. She did Date Movie, and I still represent her. Date Movie, and also what else movie? She has Contradictions of the Heart. She has several films out actually.
Okay, so thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here on the Lions Den.
I
It's
enjoyed
been
it.
a great. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a great, phenomenal time saying you answering my questions. I'm sorry.
I'm enjoying
All right,
myself.
that's all for the Lions Den. We have for this special guest. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.